Hey everyone, this is Jenny Garcia, and this is a December daily flip through, and we have two albums. It's going to be a long one, so grab a drink and all the snacks because we're gonna go through these two albums. My plan was to do one, but then it kept growing and growing, and I took way too many pictures, so I ended up doing two. I haven't done anything specifically to the albums because I was wondering if I should buy two that look the same. These are really cute. They are from Citrus Twist Kits. The quality is amazing, but it kind of bothers me that they are not the same color. And all my albums are either red or pink, and this one is like a forest green. I think the color is peacock actually. So yeah, this is the peacock color, and this is the pink one. I forgot the name, but I don't know. So I'm still deciding that. Meanwhile, I just wanted to go ahead and do the flip through and finish my December daily journey. These are the 2022 albums. Let's start with the first one. The first one has from November 1st to December 11th, and this one is from the 12th to the 25th. So let's start. And I'm gonna try to mention all the products that I used. There are a bunch of these that have, especially this first album, that have processed videos. So if I forgot anything, I missed anything, let me know. I do have a playlist for my December daily 2022. So if there is a process video that you want to see, it's probably there. And then I have a December daily general playlist. So this is my cover. I kept it super simple. I used the Holly Jolly kit from Studio Calico, and the alphas are also from Studio Calico. Everything except maybe this little candy. I think that's either from Doodlebug or yeah, I think it's from Doodlebug. And my kid came in hot in this December. Let's get a little bit closer. She was so excited for the holidays that on November 1st she came down wearing her a little sweater that said "Oh Snap," and she wanted me to switch our bookcase that I decorate for every season. So I love this meme from Bob's Burgers that say, "It's the day after Halloween, Lynn," and you can see the Christmas tree, but there are like kids are eating candy. Happy Halloween! There are cobwebs and pumpkin garland. So I use also a mix of the Studio Calico Halloween kit. So I use a little bit of Halloween and a little bit of the Holly Jolly kit, just to mix it up a little bit. It's very weird. I never done anything like this where I get to use Halloween items with Christmas items. So I really like how it turned out. I just tried to make a Christmas tree. I've done this before, but only with Christmas items, and I thought that it would be a cool idea to mix it up and do a little bit of Halloween with a little bit of Christmas too. So I tried to do like lines of, okay, Halloween first, then Christmas, Halloween, Christmas, and so on. And I filled out the little spaces with a bunch of enamel dots and little stars. And this is something that I cut with my silhouette, and I did the same thing on the other side. And here I started with Halloween, ended up with Halloween, and here I ended up with the present, but started with a star and Christmas. This is from Target, and I used a lot of stamping. I have a specific video where I give out tips on how to stamp on photos if you are wondering about that. And I used a lot of stamps from Everyday Explorers, Figure Craft, and Studio Calico. And this year I decided to type my journaling in my phone to like keep notes. Actually, I did that last year, but I wrote all my journaling in a Word document, and I printed the journaling in clear sticker paper. So here I did the same thing. I added a little bit of Halloween and a little bit of the winter season. So I wrote I have a sticker that says it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and here comes Santa, and I thought that that was a really fun thing to do. These are from November, I believe. I documented the catalogs, the Starbucks cups, in my this is when I started my holiday bookcase. But I love this flat lay. I think it was a great idea to document the catalogs that we got in the mail. Then it was day one, and in day one we received Charlotte the Elf. She's very important to our holidays. She lives with us, and that year she also brought advent calendars, and the Mega Science advent calendar is the best advent calendar I have ever used. And then we have this little wheel from Target. This is my journaling using the same method, and I like, whenever I work in an album, photos go first and foremost. So I put the photo, once I have all my photos printed, I put them in my page protector. I'm also very mindful of what kind of page protector structures am I going to use. If I'm going to use a bunch of 4x6, 6x4, sorry, or 3x4. For 2023, I plan to use 10x8, so I'm gonna be mindful of that too. So I put the photos, and in the case of the journaling, I also put all the journaling in their respective pockets. And stickers and cards come later when I'm ready to work in each specific day. Here we have day 2, and I kind of mixed up the numbers this year because I didn't have my kit from Feed Your Craft. It always includes numbers, but in here I didn't have that. These are just pillows that I had on my couch, including one that Charlotte got from Target. She's a Target girl, Target elf. This is a book that I read. It was called Love Like Farms. If you like Hallmark movies, you may like that book. It was okay. And then here they are opening the Advent for socks, and also doing some of the experiments for the Advent. That is why I also have a bunch of extra photos. We had a lot of activities, especially coming from 2020, where there were no activities, and 2021s that we still were building back up. Here we were a little bit more active outside of the home. So I use a bunch of these collages. I use the app PicStitch, and it's my favorite. It was so helpful. It helped me not only put a bunch of photos in my album, but also work through it a little bit faster. So yeah, and I decorated that with stickers from Feed Your Craft and Studio Calico, and I use a bunch of label stickers and label die cuts. Some of them I made, some of them are mostly from Studio Calico. Now day 3 was a super busy day, and I'm surprised that I don't have a 3. Oh well, I have a 3 right here. I thought it would be bigger. I should maybe put a big 3 in here. Or no, maybe I should stop adding work because it's done. But it was a busy day. We went through to a different few places, and our first stop was going to Home Depot to make this little mailbox for Santa. We went this year to this past 2023, and it was so full you couldn't even sit. So this was a good time because there were only a very few kids, and we got to sit down and paint and relax, and there was a dog there, so my daughter was like, this is perfect, this is all I wanted. And here I have the instructions for the mailbox, I have the certificate, and I have a sticker of the Home Depot. And I think that these items are important because we don't know if in the future we're going to still have Home Depot. We don't know if they'll still be doing projects like this. They may change their logo, and then we have like a little glimpse of how it used to be. So it's something that I try to keep in mind when I'm working in my album, trying to capture how things look now, what is trendy, what is the toy that the kids want this year, just to remember, because we always go back now that we're adults. I'm a millennial. We remember things from the early 90s. We remember the toys, we remember everything, but this way you really have like tangible proof of what we were going through. So these alphas are from Paige Evans, and this Chubby Plants, Jen from Chubby Plants sent it to me. And I also use the Pipsticks December kit. This also Jen sent it to me. And then I got this from the library, and I don't want to show too much of this because it has like information of the library. This was our second stop, which was something they do at our library called Pause and Read, and it's just basically reading to therapy dogs, and Brandy was such a good dog. Their owner was very nice too, and I love this little flip right here. That is something that I would have liked to do more throughout the album. And our third stop was Target to buy our ornaments for the year. And I have pictures of the elf too on the back of the car. And pictures of Target, pictures of the wall at Target. I thought that these faraway shoots from my family without me interrupting were really cool photos. I like to capture, like, my little one makes a lot of faces. That is always fun to catch. Like, I know that I have a few post ones, but there's always good ones of them interacting. And these are the new ornaments they picked. This one and this one my oldest picked, and then my little one picked these two. And here I have this page protector. It's awesome. It's from Citrus Twist Kits, and I think the size is 2 by 3. I have Brandy's card. She is a Beagle and Shiba Inu mix. I don't know about dogs. She was just cute. And then I have the tags from the ornaments, and this one's from an ornament too. A musical wreath with, oh yeah, we got a wreath that sings, but it was so annoying. It kept making noises every time we eventually had to turn it off. And wrapping paper. And since when we're in the car, whenever it's Christmas, we like to listen to holiday music, so these were a few of our favorites. And this was my trunk. The kids wanted inflatable, so we went back to Home Depot. We ended up right where we started, and I have a little bit of journaling here with a sticker that says shopping trip, and these stickers are super tiny. They are from Pretty Little Studio. That is my favorite place to buy Little Word stickers. And day 4, Charlotte was hinting that we didn't have any trees up. And then we went to put the Nintendo tree up, and half of the lights were not working. So that was sad. And I love this card from Studio Calico. I tried to also use kits from the cards from the documentary kits from Studio Calico. They worked really well with the album. And we have another collage of more experiments that we were doing. I also have the little book that comes with the Advent, but I kept it. The Advent had so many leftovers. Like, I'm telling you, it's an amazing price. If you know any science teacher, you should recommend it to them. It has so many cool ideas and materials, and enough materials that we have a ton of leftover. And my little one keeps saying science, so I wrote the the word science to mimic that. And I just added this 5 here. These stickers are from Michael's, from the ones that come in a bag. Oh, it's kind of soft. I like that. And a little bit of journaling using those Studio Calico. The 3x8 labels are perfect for adding your journaling. I use so much of mine. I need to buy more. And then I have a few filler cards. This is from In a Creative Bubble. This paper is from Paige Evans. And I have a photo of my little one playing the trumpet. And I added these Pipsticks little notes. I thought that was really cute. And I need to buy another pack before they discontinue those. And here I just have the ingredients for coquito. The coquito that I make, it's like a variant that it's almond coquito. And coquito is a Puerto Rican drink that we drink during the holidays. It's like eggnog, but don't call it eggnog. It's not eggnog. It has no egg or nog. I don't know what's in eggnog, but these are little cupcakes that we got from Target. I thought they were cute. And a picture of my niece with the Grinch. And then Charlotte was cleaning Peppermint's poopy and then tried to give it to Layla, which was mean. How dare you, Charlotte. And in day 5, we're just trying to put the lights and the inflatable that we got. I got my nephew D&D subscription, and I took a screenshot, and I also added more journaling using the same technique with the clear stickers. And that's what I like about adding the piece of the clear stickers just to the pocket. That way I can pick a card that goes well with it and with the rest of the spread. And on the 6th, I was at Target again, but I was buying a few presents, so I was by myself. I had this gift card. I have other tags and tags for socks. They always get socks with their pajamas. And just stuff that I got. I got a mug. I got this one that says Feliz Navidad. And I got this for my niece. I always get her like a little purse. And on the 6th also was my oldest concert. They played the flute. And here, if I remove you can like scan it and see the concert. I wish it was on the other, like the cut was on the other side, would be easier to get it out. But one of the things that happened, and one of the reasons this album is so big, if you saw, there were a lot of spreads for day 3, and on day 6 we have 2, and then this little insert, and then we have day 7, and Charlotte got a few shoes for herself, and she got them from this company called Real Littles, and it was like a bunch of shoes that she got. So I did forget to like mark which ones she got. And my husband was putting on the wreath outside while my little one was practicing the trumpet while wearing her elf shoes. And I was taking ornaments out of this box, and from the outside you can see the inflatable. So it's cool, you get like in one picture a bunch of little details of stuff happening, and nobody's posting, life is just happening. And that is one of the photos that I take like in the moment, and I'm like, okay, that because I wanted to take like my husband putting on the wreath, but my daughter was there too, and I don't notice all the little extra details until I print the photo. And on day 8, it was my little one's turn to have her concert, and they also have 12 days to winter break, which is too much. I'm okay with the week. Let's do Spirit Week. We don't need 12 days. So on day 8, it was Your Mean One, Mr. Grinch, with something green, and she had her Santa Claus costume. Charlotte was ready for the concert. I have a little bit of journaling here with a sticker, and then I have her concert here and a filler card, and her all dressed up. It was kind of hard. Like, I'm glad I put those flowers on her head because she's so tiny and I could barely see her. But I love this. It's a little busy, but I get like I get the whole chorus and the orchestra and both groups playing, so that was pretty nice. This came in one of the Feed Your Craft kits, and sadly I couldn't make any bingo. I was so close in a few of them, but it is what it is. It happens. Day 9 was Letters to Santa, and I embossed this 9 with an embossing folder, and this sticker is from Pipsticks, but these are from a silhouette shop called Lala Shiva, and it's one of my favorite shops. Everything is so cute. So what I do with this is that I make a smaller version for stickers like these, and then I make a bigger version with in die cut form. And this card is from Studio Calico. And my kid had to go to school on the 10th to play at a market they were doing at their school, and not all the kids from the band went. All the orchestra was there, but the band was like, no. Her band director had his tag out, and I wanted to go do the mom thing and like tuck it in, but that's weird. So they played bingo, and I kept this. This is a little card for my journaling. This is from a soap I got. I think these are some earrings that I got that were like little gifts. They were cute. So I made this little collage too. These are just like filler. And that day also they got their Pusheen box. So I like to keep the postcard that always comes with the products in there. This box is always awesome. I have no complaints about it. Some people complain and they don't like the box, whatever, but I've never had a bad one. I love how to cut photos in circles. This is a circle stitch die from Lawn Fawn, and the card is from Studio Calico. I think this one too. I just needed a background to put this photo. This photo was a little bit smaller. And here they are opening the box. And day 10 was long as heck. So I started nice today. I looked like a human person, and here I was dead. So that's why my little journaling was about. It was a long week. You know, the 2 concerts, shopping, getting stuff ready. It's a lot. Holidays kick my booty. And this is one of the advent calendar activities. This one didn't work that well. If you've seen X-Men, that part where Senator Kelly turns into a blob, that's what happened with that. And it was weird and gross, but cool. And I love these little 2x2 squares. You get to add a little either journaling or embellishing. Even you could even add photos in there. This is from a website where you can discover whether you're naughty or nice, and it says that we all were nice, so that's good. And this process I really like. The front is pretty simple, but on the back I have these tags, and the back were from the Allie Edwards prep day. And it just says would you rather, and it gives you a bunch of options, and the elf put them in a little mailbox that the kids could pick. And then this is my oldest kid, this is me. Kind of bothers me that I'm the only one with a close-up photo, and my husband is with my little one. We're just not, ironically, I'm not a be in the photos kind of person. Yeah, and I have the process for this in my YouTube channel. And this is from an Allie Edwards Kids digital kit. And it's just an interview about holiday favorites. And my kids fill it out. And that day we also had the Harry Potter Christmas tree. And I added this photo so I could add our holiday bookshelf. And this is technically day 12. We were making ornaments. So I used a few stickers from Pipsticks, and this is from Citrus Twist Kids, and this one too. And the card is from In a Creative Bubble. So I'm going to start the second album on that day 12, and I do like the intro for that album. I thought it was going to be like plane jumping from one to another, but I was lucky because I get to start with this, which is really cute. I just added this Paige Evans paper, and I stitched the circle, added this big number that I cut with my silhouette, and this is from Cat Martin, and a very old sticker from Target with an elf, and it says family traditions. This sticker is from Freckle Font, sorry. And that was just a decor to add this to the album, and it is the packaging from the Mondo Llama ornaments. I also had some that were like sewn, and I kept the instructions in this 4x6 page protector from scrapbook.com, and these are awesome. Like, I love adding these to the album, and I did the same page protector for the one with the little shoes. It's just so versatile. And these photo corners are from a very old collection from Glitter Girl from Chamel. And I added some crafty stickers from Pipsticks. I stamped with the holiday prompts from Everyday Explorer, and this is from my mind's eye, and the paper is from Pretty Little Studio, and it wasn't as big as I needed it to be, so I just added a strip of washi to the strip that has the brand. And we're still on day 12. Yes, on day 12 we also went to one of our local libraries to create these cute houses, and they gave you like a little light, and you can use fake snow. And as you can see, my little one is a maximalist like me. She just kept adding stuff. You can see it in the back of my car, with my horribly dirty window. But it had so much snow. And the librarian took this photo of us and they put it in the library Facebook page. And also this photo, I believe, is from the library Facebook page. So if you go to an activity, there is in a local coffee shop, a library, school, and there is a Facebook page, a group where they share photos of those events, and you forgot to take photos, there's nothing wrong with borrowing a few of the photos. And I love this photo. My little one was holding a sign that says "Jingle all the way, no one likes a half-assed jingler." And here is a similar photo, but a little bit wider. You can see the whole bookshelf, and I just added a little bit of journaling here. And this I cut with vinyl that I got from Target years ago, and I still have some. Still have some of the numbers actually. I don't think I have more of the vinyl. These are from Studio Calico, and the paper is from Yay Today paper. This paper on the back is from Feed Your Craft. Oh, why do I still have? Oh, because I took the photo and I forgot to slip it in. Wow, killing it. Then I use thicker for the title, and I was planning to use the Paige Evans alphas, but these pop a little bit more. Yeah, and this is also from Feed Your Craft, but I added some gold accents from Studio Calico. These are the numbers that they used to come with the Feed Your Craft kits. They do have them in a Creative Bubble digital shop. I need to get them. I don't know if I should, because I already did that. I have a few albums with that, so maybe I should. I like that I get like different numbers like this. I like to mix it up. I'm not very strict about that. And this paper is also from Feed Your Craft. I would like to turn it red or maybe another color, but it was fun that I was able to add all these things happening with the experiments. And then I have the actual cups, because you have to like let them settle, and then you have to like use a paper towel to remove the excess moisture. And this is where Layla got her sign. Charlotte left it there. She tried to decorate the little tree with headbands and necklaces and all that. And here Layla was just taking a look at Charlotte's apartment. She has a little apartment on top of our fridge. We're all super short, so no one can really reach that, so she gets a little space for herself. And this is my little one opening more cat socks. And day 14, I love this photo. This is a photo of my window. It's looking outside, but it's reflecting our Christmas tree. And then you get the sun coming down, and there's still a little bit of light. And these are just lights that I was putting around this tree that I got from Target. It was like $5. I have a bunch of little trees. But I did edited this photo to add a little bokeh to it, and then I stamped this in a Studio Calico label. It says Making Spirits Bright, and the 14th was Ugly Sweater Day, and I took this flat lay days before Sweater Day because of course that day they were all gonna wear their sweaters. And I love the mixes. Was my husband, this one was mine, my oldest, and my little one. And of course Charlotte has a sweater. Charlotte has many sweaters. She's a sweater fan. And I kept the tag of her sweater. I always do that with items that I buy, like I said before. Here I actually used a thread. That way in the future, if they want to, they can churn at it. And looks at Minecraft belonged to Mojang Studios. Or that way they can like open it and remove it, whatever they want. And then I just stamp the 14 with the Studio Calico number stamp set here on this card. This card is from, and this one, they're both from In a Creative Bubble. And Wednesday is trash day. So even though this photo, I'm kind of bummed that it has like trash on the background. I just caught my oldest like walking out of the door. It happens. It's Wednesday. I put a little sticker that says Wednesday. It's very tiny. I don't think you can see it. But it makes sense that I'm going to be like, okay, it's just that Wednesdays were trash day. And here is my oldest with her sweater, and my little one had her sweater too. And on the 15th, they got blankets, and my kids are like prepared for the Fort Wars. There are so many blankets in this house. There are blankets in each room except my craft room. Well, actually, yesterday there was a blanket here, but not today. Then the living room has like a space in the couch where you can like open, and the game room also. So many blankets around. So Charlotte knows how much they love their blankets, and she brought 2 cute blankets. They were super soft, by the way. And I love this card. It's from Studio Calico. I knew that I was gonna be documenting the sweaters. So while I was looking through the album, I slipped a few cards inside, and this one was one of the cards that I already had ready to go. This was Santa Day, which my kid had to dress as Santa for the Spirit 12 days of dressing up extravaganza. And I wanted to make this card like a playing card. That's what I added the numbers here. I consider putting this number the other way, but it was bothering me. These letters are actually pink, and what I did was take this super chunky Tombow Mono Twin permanent marker and just color them. It has 2 tips, so I use the thinner tip to color the letters. So if you ever need specific color, maybe check out your permanent markers. Don't use your water-based markers because they might come off, especially if they have kind of like a smooth surface like these do. And I like this photo because he was tickling her and she was laughing. I love adding the little journaling to cards like this. This was very cute, and she was just sitting down looking at something in the bookshelf, and I thought that was really cute, so I took a picture without her knowing. And the test tube experiment was like a few days long, like you have to like keep track of it, and it kept mixing. So this was one of those days in between. More cat socks photos, and was still on day 15. I went to Joann's because on Instagram, yes, Instagram, because I don't really use TikTok. I saw how a bunch of people were using loopy yarn as garland, and I thought it was super cute. So I decided to do that for a few of the Christmas trees. And I love this little close-up because you can see like a peek of that loopy yarn. But you can also see two of the ornaments of the year. And this is from Studio Calico. I think if it's not older, it's from the Wonder collection. But I love this wall. I thought that it would make a good photo. This card is also from In a Creative Bubble. These are from Doodlebug. And I decided to use my label maker to add like titles to my trees. I have the handmade tree, the mini tree, and the Nintendo tree, and I was mostly documenting the tree toppers. Like my other three topper would be the sorting hat for the Harry Potter Christmas tree, but it's been in quite a few spreads already, so I didn't need to add it again. And day 16 was Snowball Day, and Charlotte was ready. She was dressed, she had a little light to party, she took off her glasses, and my kid was dressed up, and these are 2-layer snowflakes. I love how that turned out. And this tag is super old. It was from Fancy Pants, and I added my journaling there with a little elf from the Target stickers. And okay, so she was just dancing around for her Snowball Day. Bunch of these photos are blurry and terrible lighting, but it shows a lot of movement and happiness, and you can see them smiling and doing the conga line. And it was in, you know, I took a photo of her. They had like a little setup, and her friend changed schools the next year, so I'm so glad that we have that photo. That was her bestie. Okay, and we have Ornaments Day. We always do ornaments each year. It's one of my favorite traditions. And if you want a recommendation for ornaments, keep it simple. Don't put all the items, because the more ornament things, more problems. It's just keep it simple. I love the ornament the design that I picked for this year. I bought one of those balls that you can snap open, and I put Polaroid inside, pictures of them, and then I added pom-poms and little bells, little trees, bunch of little items, and that was a lot of fun to do. Here I have some of the elements and some of the ornaments. I was planning to take better photos of these ornaments, but I never got to it, and I thought that that was good enough. Maybe for 2024 I'll take a picture of those. And this is another experiment, and I think it was about the acidity of things or neutrality. I can't remember, but I had these stickers from Pipsticks that were like little test tubes, and I thought that they were perfect for this photo. These alphas are from Citrus Twist Kits, and this paper, I think it's from In a Creative Bubble. Oh, and these ornaments are also from Pipsticks. And here I was still talking about the tube, and I have another of those test tubes. These are Pipstick stickers. These Jen sent to me. And this card is from Studio Calico. And I think this one too. I think, yeah, They are from the Studio Calico December kits, December 2023. And okay, so all of the December 17 stores here. We have 1 spreads, 2 spreads, 3, 4, and 5. So this is number 3. And we have close-ups of the tree. We have our title / filler card, one for journaling. And here I have my little one just putting all the perler bead ornaments on the floor. They love making perler bead ornaments. Another solution to making easy ornaments, if you ever are interested in doing perler beads, do not buy the giant jug with the 22,000 perler beads. I know that it seems more expensive to buy the ones that are divided, but you're gonna save so much time. Trust me, I've had the same one, the same jug for like 10 years, and I still have a third of that. And that's just where I reach whenever I'm like, oh, we're running out of the yellow one. We have to like dig through this to get more. So they love making those, and they look perfect because since they look pixelated, it looks like 2-bit Mario. And then we have a few little shaker pockets with mixes that I've made. I have a few sequin mixes videos in my channel if you're interested in learning how to make your own. I think it's so much fun to do. I love doing that. And these are from Paige Evans, and this is from Studio Calico with Paige Evans sticker. Here we got a close-up. We also use plushies on the Nintendo tree. We have the Pokemons. This is a piggy from Minecraft. And we have like mushrooms. And here I added the journaling and the number of the day. The kids putting up the Christmas tree and playing with Minecraft Pig. I did these clusters that I also saw on Instagram that turned out so cool. However, so my kids got COVID. No, my youngest got COVID. Like she was positive the 25th at night. And my oldest took the Lysol can and disinfected the whole game room where this tree is, and the color started to like melt and it was all over the place. So don't spray it with Lysol. And here we have another look at the tree. This is finally the tree when it was ready, and I love this tree. I think this tree brings me so much joy. It's so weird. With all the plushies and handmade things, but it sparks joy, to quote Camry. So, oh, and I love the star too. So this is the tree when the lights are on and when they are turned off. These alphas are from Pipsticks, and I think they are perfect for this tree. So we're finally on day 18. Day 18 was gingerbread house day, and I got these in clearance at Michael's. These numbers are ancient. They are from Freckle Fawn. The circle I cut with my Lawn Fawn die. The transparency is from American Crafts. And the card is from L Studio. And here on the back we have a picture of the mansion. And I love this photo because my oldest was eating the frosting that you use to keep it together, and I'm like, dude, this house is falling apart without you eating it. So can you just eat it? I'll make you more if you want to, but don't eat it because it's falling out. So this is everyone trying to keep the house together. It was a struggle. I prefer doing smaller houses. I will never buy something as big as this. It was so much work. And I didn't have anything extra for day 19, so I decided to make this like a title page, and I did a little shaker pocket behind a Polaroid, and this Polaroid is very old. It's from Freckle Font Kit. This is from Lala Shiva. From Lala Shiva? Yeah, from Lala Shiva. No. This is from In a Creative Bubble. Because now I see the one in the back is exactly the same. So yeah, I just like to cut them in different sizes. We got my oldest Spirit Week, a little bit of journaling and the pajamas. I wrote Pajama Day. And on day 20, we went to the library to borrow cookbooks so we could try a new cookie recipe. I like to try a new cookie recipe every year if it's possible. And if you're not a baker or you like to make things a little more simple, try out the Betty Crocker Christmas cookies, because most of those recipes are with the mixes from Betty Crocker, so it makes it really easy. I did the same here as I did before, coloring the numbers. Charlotte was talking to Santa, and here I'm talking about going to the library and talking about the phone call that she got from Santa. And I love this photo. You get the library, my kid, of course, she had her sweater, she had her headband. It's Christmas time, and the books. So I think that is one of those layer photos that I love so much. This is a magazine that Charlotte had in her apartment. She was having a Huga Day, and I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, Sweden. And it has like a little test about what Christmas tree are you. And then, you pick one. The first question is, what is your favorite Christmas activity? A is building gingerbread houses, B, decorating the Christmas tree, C, playing in the snows, and D, baking cookies, duh. And then it says mostly A, gingerbread, mostly B, sugar cookie cutouts, mostly C's, Christmas cupcakes, and mostly D's, trumpet thumbprints. This is so tiny. She has awesome eyes. And she's a little model, so that's her. With the dog, of course. And a little Starbucks announcement. And this one is from December 2022. Okay, so this is a picture of her sign on her house. And she was just sitting in her comfy couch with her blanket and her dog. And this was a little bit much, but it was Where Your Lights Day. And I used this Pipstick stickers to frame the photo. And here I just added a little bit of journaling. And I added the number. And the 22nd was Rudolph Day, so she was ready. And also Santa went around the neighborhood saying goodbye to the kids with the firefighters. So love that photo. It's a bad photo. The lighting is terrible. It's blurry. You can barely see it. You can't even see Santa there, but I like it because it's an action. And this is my nephew. She's so chunky. I love this card. I only added the gold star to it. This card is from the Studio Calico December kit, and this was just a day when Charlotte was like naked all around. Let me blur that out. I don't want YouTube to flag me from showing naked elves. And the face of the elf. Then day 23, we have a little Christmas decorating and our super tiny tree. Oh, I covered this. That day our kids had a snow day, so they stayed home and we baked. And this card is from Studio Calico. I just added a few extra stickers, but I think it's from an older Studio Calico kit. And the 23rd is always, or most times, we always have a cookie-thon day at the end of the year, so we have cookies for Santa. And there she has the 2 cookbooks, and she's wearing a cupcake dress, and my little one is mixing up cookies. So this is the collage that I cut out, and then I have more here. And Layla made these by herself, and I am so proud of her. She like mixed them, put them in the baking pan. I think I helped her to take them out a few times, and she put the Hershey and she decorated them. They are festive peanut butter blossoms, and she did so good. Look at that cookie. So proud of her. So when she moves out, she at least will know how to make cookies. Probably not the best thing to know how to make, but it is what it is. And these are from Lala Shiva. And also this. This is a stamp from Feed Your Craft on a Studio Calico label. This one is really simple. It's day 24. And it's pajama day. Here in this little pocket I have the tags, and I could like open this and get the tags out, but it's not really necessary. And I try to keep my kids away from each other because my oldest had a cold, and by then my husband already had COVID. One of his very nice co-workers went to work with COVID and was coughing all over the place. Thanks, dude. And I was like paranoid, and I was like, okay, both of you 6 feet apart, disinfect all the things. And I was suspicious of my oldest. My little one was fine. Mind you, my oldest never was positive. And it was my little one who, like, at the end of Christmas was like, and COVID is here. And here I have like a screenshot of the weather that day. We did the last few experiments we needed to do. And oh, I like this. This is a picture of the cookies she made, and we left Santa some adult beverage. Like, we gave Santa a little coquito, and I have like a little bit of journaling here with items from Lala Shiva. This is from Studio Calico, and I think the Hey Santa too. And this is just a little pocket that I fused. I made it smaller and I glued it on the page protector. The way you can take it out and you can see Santa. This is the NORAD Santa tracker, and it was last seen in Washington, D.C., and it was heading for Annapolis, Maryland. And then you get the gifts delivered count. But I love this little tab. Those are from Studio Calico, and they usually have them for very cheap. But they don't have anything written on it, so you can put a sticker, you can write on it, you can stamp. And this sticker is also from Studio Calico. This I wanted to keep very simple because I love this photo. It's a blurry photo of the tree once the presents were delivered. So I just have a 24 and all through the house. And this house is this photo is a little edited to look like not great. The quality wasn't great because it was at night. But then I added like a little grainy, a little bokeh, very subtle And the app that I use to use those sort of presets is A Color Story. And this is a tree in the morning. So I just have the 25 here, and this is from Pinkfish Studio. And I just added this little sticker from Studio Calico, and a little journaling about that. Since my little one was born, every year I have a picture of them by the tree. That's like staple. But since I thought my oldest was sick or she was about to be positive, I didn't let them be together, and I tested them in the morning before taking those photos, before opening presents, and my oldest was looking a little better, and I was like, okay, then maybe we're past everything. Surprise. I love this card. It's from In a Creative Bubble. I also have pictures of them opening presents right after I took the test. I was still like a little bit, and I kept saying, don't get too close to each other, don't get too close to each other, separate. And they weren't really cuffing or anything, but I still have them be mindful. This is my niece and my nephew with the purse that I got her, and I think I got her a watch too, so that's what I put the packages. And this stamping is from Paper Person, I think, and I added do not open until Christmas. I have a bunch of stamps right here, so I don't want to look for it now because I'm gonna be here forever. But yeah, I believe they are from Paper Person. They usually don't do too many restocks, which sucks. My husband was at the top of the stairs, away from all of us, and my kids opened presents. They were super happy. My little one got art supplies, and she quickly got to drawing, so that's what I added. These stickers from Pipsticks, and this is an I for my oldest and an L for the little one. And my little one got a karaoke machine, and they were singing. And then at night, my little one was feeling a little warm. She was fine in the morning, she was negative in the morning. Then at night, she was testing positive. So that sucked. And well, it is what it is. I did keep the test because in the future, I don't know how tests are gonna be, and I think that for these years post 2020, it's a relevant item. This is just stuff that she colored, more tags, a drawing she made, cards that we got, items from the advent calendar, stuff she made at school. Oh, this is from the concert. So yeah, so this is just a 6x8 page protector. I know that scrapbook.com also has like envelopes that you can use to store things like that. And my god, it has been a long video. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I need water. Let me know if you have any questions. I will try to post process videos during July to do my 2023 album. I know that this is going out on February. I think it's not really the moment for December dailies, and neither is going to be July, but that way when we're getting closer to December, you have a little inspiration. And again, if you have any comments or any questions, I would love to hear them. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Bye!